G'day and welcome back to Mel's Crafty Paper Place. Thank you for stopping by today. Today I wanted to do a little video on what I've created over the last couple of months and a little check-in on how I'm going with my 2026 crafty goals. So just want to do a little update, little check-in, let you know what I've done, how much I've used, where I'm up to with my kits that I picked. So I will show you my layouts that I've done. So this is sort of, I think I sort of started it seriously. Like I have been doing this sort of using my really old stash since last year, but I really wanted to concentrate on it this year. So I really started concentrating, would have been like the second week of January, mid-January. So, and you'll see those videos anyway they're on my channel there, so you can go back and have a look at those if you like and sort of watch from the beginning. They're quite cool. So yeah, you can check those out if you like, if you want to come along the journey with me, and it might inspire you to get in and use your old stash that you have been hoarding all these years, which I really still like. You know, I still love the product, but I have been looking at it, some of it for, I think some of my papers that I was just looking at trying to get dates for are from 2012. So we're in 2026, so that's 14 years. I don't think I bought it in 2012. I think I might bought it in like 2013 or 14, but it will be like 12 to 14 years old. So I've been looking at it for a long time. So my layouts here, I have got a fair few layouts, which I'm really happy with. You know, it's a busy period after Christmas for us here in Australia because, you know, you go straight from Christmas to getting school kids stuff ready for school. It goes straight into that school preparation because they go back at the end of January. So you've got like 3 weeks to get all of your stuff together. It's a bit of a nightmare, but it's good fun. And this year was pretty good. One of my children had finished school, so I only had 3 to do. It kind of felt like a little bit of a holiday. So yeah, you know, we did that, and it's just a busy period. You know, they still want to go and hang with their friends. A couple of mine are working part-time jobs, so I'm working, yeah, Dad's working, you know, it's very busy. So these are my layouts. Well, let's just go through these first. So actually have just been putting them to the side over there in a basket so I can see how much I'm doing, how much progress I'm making too, to keep myself inspired as well. So this is sort of going backwards, not chronologically, it was reverse chronological, okay? So this is my last one that I did for the Paper Snob, using my really old stash, using an old kit club. So that one will be the last video actually that I did as well. Love how this turned out. Really, really super cute. So many layers and little bits of texture. Really enjoyed that. That's using my mismatch kit. Really happy with that. I have got one layout to the side here which doesn't come up until next month. So I'm going to leave that one over there. Now, I was also getting a lot of inspiration from the follower sketch of February. So I have done probably about 7 or 8 of those sketches. Haven't got photos on all of them, but I know what I need to do for them, which I'm really happy. I've got to add some little pieces to this, and I'll probably do that. I just want to find some photos and that. So I did the base of the layout, like the basics and that, because I wanted to put the paper together to get it out of my box, to see what I had left to play with, because I was like just shoving all these pieces of paper around. I'm like, I want to keep this, I want to keep that for this layout. But then I'm like, oh, I was just confusing myself. So I thought, right, I'll stick it down all what I can, and then I'll come back and finish it off. So this is one from Follower Sketch February. Not sure what day, but that will be, I just did that off camera, that one. Another one from Follower Sketch February. Just got to pop a photo on this. I've already got all my embellishments on this one. So yeah, I'm going to add wood veneer and my photo, and I've just written there where the photo goes of what I've got to add. So a 4x4 photo, and a photo to the left just over here and down below, and even, oh, this is day 6 from Follower Sketch February 26, and I'm going to add wood veneer as per my subject in this little things here as well, depending on what if I use a picture of the girls I might put flowers or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. This is another one, Follower Sketch February. Did I write on this one at all? No. But I have got a couple of extra pieces here what I know I'm going to use as well. I'm going to put a photo on top of this one and then underneath this frame. That's why I haven't stuck it on yet. But I've put some, I've tried to use as much as possible of the kit as well to get it used. And I think I might print off a crafty picture because I've used all of the pens and paintbrushes and stuff. So I think, and I don't have any pictures of me from a craft day printed. So when I do that, I will add that to it. So that one, this is another Follower Sketch February page as well. A photo goes here, and I'm going to put a photo here and just use that colourful one as the border. Probably add a couple of little pieces of something around, like embellishments here and here, but not too much. It won't be too much, quite busy. It's got some lace trimming on there, crocheted trim, so really cool. Celebrate today, maybe a birthday picture. I have lots of those, so yeah, that one. Oh, these are using the Vicky Bouton. Obviously, you can tell they're Vicky Bouton, these three. I googled what collections they were. They were Kaleidoscope and All the Good Stuff. They are the 2 collections that I had. I only had the pink one only had 1 paper pad, but all the rest, the other collection was the green one, I think is Kaleidoscope. I might have them read the wrong way. But yeah, I just had an extra paper pad really. So I had 2 24-page paper pads, a 6x8, and then stickers and ephemera and stuff. So yeah. Now this one here is Vicky Bouton as well. This is a Girls Down Under. I'm going to have to glue that down. I thought that might pop up. Girls Down Under Weekend Challenge one. I really like how this one turned out. We had to use our swaps as one of the embellishments, and you could only use 1 embellishment type. So I chose gnomes. So I've got Nomi, Nomi, and Nomi. Don't you love them? Aren't they super cute? They're so cute, and it's like forest photos, so that's why I chose gnomes, and they're so cute. So these were swaps. Yeah, really like that, and using Vicky Bouton as well. This is, I think, 3 prompts, 3 pages with Ginger's Corner, big green circle and such. I have a video of this one. I may need to add some extra glues and that around there, I'm thinking. Really happy with how this one turned out. My photos are quite dark. So they're in the forest photos of when they went to Italy. Had to use a 10-inch green circle. Wood veneer. And what else is the other thing? A gnome. That's right. And I did this one before the other one. That's why gnomes were kind of on my brain. So yeah, that was good. More Vicky Bouton. There's going to be a lot of Vicky Bouton in here because I had 2 paper pads. And I think this was a Girls Down Under Weekend Challenge as well. And we had to use a title that had been made. And I love this title, and it just is perfect for it, I think. Really had fun with that. Had to use hearts as well. Really cool. Really enjoyed that one. Just some photos of my tiddlywinks. Oh, this is my double page Stick It Down design team one. Vicky Bouton again. Loving that. I had to use 49 and Market for this one, so stepped out of the, but I did use an old kit. I mean, they're all starting to get a little bit older now. Did you see him running across there? Mr. Spiders with the wet weather and the heat. We've got little spiders running around everywhere, sneaking their way into the house, little blighters. Yeah, 49 and Market for this one, and this was 3 prompts, 3 pages. this one as well. This one was a Girls Down Under weekend challenge, I believe, but I may have to. I did put tape underneath that, but I'll have to put a little bit of glue. I thought it might pop up a little bit, but this is my swap. Isn't she so pretty? And a picture of me many, many years ago when I was in Italy, this one I think. I did glue my letters down. Oh, humidity, gotta blame the humidity, it's just crazy. It wasn't a double, was it? No, it's just a single, that one. Uniquely Creative, I think. What was this one for? This was for something, but I can't remember. Did I write on it? No. I think this was a sketch challenge, I think. Maybe for Girls Down Under, for something. Or actually I may have done the single page Stick It Down for last month, for January. This might be it, because I really loved it. I think that might be what that is. I must write it down because I've forgotten already, hey. This is, this is the first day, I think, of the Follower Sketch February. And I used Vicky Bouton. So that's that one. I think it needs some splatters, don't you? It is very clean, but I think it needs some splatters somewhere. Just a little bit. There he goes again. There you go, little foot. Okay, this one here was, this one I think was, golly, was this a weekend challenge? It was a monochromatic one. This might have been a weekend challenge as well for the Girls Down Under. I think. Really love how this one turned out. It's when we had our property and my dog had some puppies and I just took them outside for a bit of sun time when they were really little. Now, this is going, so I'm working backwards here. These are the first ones I did because I started using with my hummingbird collection, and I had a lot of ephemera. So I tried to use my ephemera as much, like to create layouts. So this is a Vicky Bouton mixed media background, pre-made background. And then I've just done the foliage and the birds around it, and I'm just going to use a photo, an outdoorsy photo. Got plenty of them. So that's what I've done with that one there. I'm really happy with how that turned out. I will put some other things in there too. I may put some wood veneer through as well, some bling and stuff like that, so it will be really quite full. I may put some, I feel like I need some, like I've popped the ends up on foam, so the bottom of, now so because it goes around, so the bottom of my ephemera piece, my branch, is glued down, but then I have put foam under the top of the branch, so it sits up. So then the bottom is down, this is up, the first bottom part of down and then up, if you know what I mean. So it's all lumpy bumpy. I really quite like it. And then I just tucked my birds in. Unfortunately, the birds that I had all go the same way, they face the same way, so I just went with it. I'm like, that's okay, let's just go, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I will put my photo there, maybe a title there, I'm not sure. Maybe a title down the bottom on the photo. So yeah, but that's my base page for that. I've used all that ephemera. This is another one which I've done, and here to use my hummingbird ephemera again. It goes really well. The colours are not a perfect match. Oh, sorry, I'll set that down so it's still not bouncing around in my hand. The colours are not perfect, but I don't mind. It's fine. But the feel of the flowers reminded me of this Pink Fresh Indigo Hills 2 paper. So yeah, just the style of the flower was very similar to what they had in there. So I've just done some, it has like mixed media in the background, so I've just done there, I'm going to put my photo like either here or up here and the title through the middle there. Yeah, don't think it needs much else, but I may put some flowers through that as well, so we'll see though. we'll see how it goes. I'm happy with it. It's not like, this one I kept pretty flat. Now the other one's quite bumpy. This one's quite flat, so that's okay. It's a nice base page for me, and it's all different colours, so I will be able to put lots of different things with it. Now this one started out, my idea was actually, because I'd seen other layouts with just all the tags on the side, and that's what I was going to do, just like tags down here. And then once I'd placed them down, I thought, oh yeah, I'll be able to use it that way or that way. And then when I turned it this way, it just reminded me of trees. And I was like, oh, what if I go with like that, like foresty feel, and I put all my deer there in amongst the trees? So that's what I did. So I've gone a wee bit crazy, but I used my deer, which is really good. I have these kind of like foliage on a tree, and then I've popped these up there, and I'm just going to put like 3 photos through here, which I think will be really nice. So yeah, that's another base page made with Hummingbird, because this is like using all the ephemera. I had like 3 packets of ephemera, and I found another one. People just, spoiler alert, but I'll show you that in a minute. This one here is Vicky Boudin. What did I make this one for? I don't know. I think I followed a sketch. Maybe follow a sketch February. I'm not sure. But anyway, I've got that one as well. Could have been a Girls Down Under. I'll remember to write it down next time on the back so I can remember what they are. So yeah, I have done those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, goodness, 17, 18 pages. So not all completed completely, but almost. So I'm really happy, and that's over like January and February, so it's like 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm really happy with that. So 18 pages, and I'll show you what else I have done as well. I'll just sit these back over here. Now, I've also got, I also pulled, so when I started using the Vicky Boudin, when I started using the Vicky Boudin, because I had so much paper, I also made some page kits, because I saw some lovely layouts that I had already had on Pinterest, so that I knew I wanted to make. So I did pull these before making all of my other pages, and I've written down there what they're for. So I've got a double page there, a single page, which is like this, and I've put any little pieces in with it. The butterflies go down both the sides, and then the photos in the middle. This one is a blue background with strips across the double page. Really nice. Another single page. I've actually done the base there, as you can see that. Hope the lighting's okay. It's a very cloudy day. It's been raining, but now it's really humid. And then another single page on the back. So I've got 1 double, 1, 2, 3 singles, 4 singles, 5 singles. So they're ready to go as well. Okay, so those as well. I've been busy. I have been busy. Now, let's start at the beginning. Let's go back to my very first one I had was Hummingbird. And that was the one I used first. So I'll show you so I made the layouts, and I also made some cards, which you've seen as well. If you've seen them on my channel, I made these cards and put them together with you as well. A set of 4 cards. So I've got those, which I'm really happy because I needed more cards. I'm running out of cards, believe it or not. Then with that collection, because I had mainly just 6 by, I had a few scraps, no full 12 by 12 sheets of paper. I had like half a pad of 6 by, well, it's actually 6.5 square paper. So I've used all that. What have I got left? I think I've got like that left. Oh, and this piece of paper, this red one, which I'm going to keep a little bit of red. I don't have a lot of red, so I'm keeping the red just over there. Sometimes I need a red piece of paper and I don't have it. I don't have a lot of red, except for Christmas stuff, and it's always got like a pattern on it. It's never nice, just nice plain red. That is all I've got left on my paper. So I made this as well. Where's my other stuff I made? Oh, here. I made this little pocket, embellishment pocket, and I've just put all embellishments in there. Birdie, a bird cage, because they're nice cardstock. So I made that. I made this little Happy Mail, flat Happy Mail, little flippy. It's got some scraps in there, some strips, and I've also got some little embellishments, which I'm going to add a few more embellishments to as well. So I've got that, because I really love this, like the little red foiling. It's really pretty, and I'll add some string to the tags, and these I'm going to use for little giveaways. Okay, so I've got that, and this is my ephemera. Oh, I have so much. So with these tabs, what I did is I cut them in half, because I don't like to fold them. They're too I don't like the way they fold, so I trimmed them and made them pretty and flat, which is the way I like them. So I made just put them on these 4x6 cards, Project Life cards. So they're little file folder little things that I'll add to albums and such. Oh, this is another little mini albumy thing, little flip book that I'll use as a giveaway as well. And it's just got, I think I got the idea for these little giveaway, little flat mail things from Septeria's Room. She's an Australian lady, Sandy, and she does beautiful work. And she's just got such fabulous ideas for little things, and it's great for using up your scraps. And I've just got little pieces now. I will add some more as I go as well. And I've just put a couple of those little little Project Life cards in there. And and it's nice and flat for us to send in the mail, so it keeps the price down, because it's very expensive to send stuff in the mail here in Australia. So these are my leftover little pieces that I will then put into those as well. I have got, now with all my butterflies, I've got a heap of butterflies, but what I did is I stitched them all together. There we are. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause and get the rest of my stuff together as well and show you. Won't be a moment. Right, just wanted to get that because I knew I had to go off, and I turned my aircon up too because it is suddenly just so humid. Okay, so I sewing machine stitched all my butterflies together in layers. I stitched 2 butterflies together like so. 1, and just stitched them in the middle there, down the body, and I left my threads as well. I like to leave my threads. So yeah, I just mixed and matched all of those. I have millions of those, so I'll probably pop those in with my little flip books when I do my little giveaways. But I did get most of my stuff used up. I used this collection as well to make some little heart embellishments for the Ginger's Corners hops when we had from like Little Scraps Big Impact, and I made little hearts as well. And I'm going to put some little the little strip of pearls across there as well. Yeah, so I did that as well. So I used it as soon as I had a project. I'm trying to use this to make it work. Otherwise I will obviously go outside of it, but I really want to focus on using these kits. So now I don't know if you remember me saying, but I did a whiles back last year, I bought a second-hand lot. Anyway, I was going through it looking for something, I don't know, and I found another whole package of ephemera. So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I may do what I've done here. I'll just see how I go. I may put this with the Pink Fresh Studio one and see if I can use it with there. I might do that, I think, because that is one of the next kits that I want to use. So I think I will do that, and it'll help me use it as well. So we'll see how we go, but that's, I think, what I will do with that. And that's it for that collection. As I said, these are my scraps, and I may even put a couple more of these scraps into, I might make tags out of them or such and put them into the little flip albums as well. But that's it. That's all I've got left of Hummingbird. I'm a little bit sad. Like, I am sad, but I'm really, actually really happy that I've used it. It's a really, really good feeling. I've had this for many, many years. So I'm really happy to not be looking at it in my stash anymore. Like, I'll look at it now when I look through my album. So that'll be really nice. Then what I did is when I moved on from Hummingbird, the next one I actually went to use, it just turned out that way, was the Vicky Boudin. Now you can see, you've seen all the layouts, the base pages that I've got of hers, that I've made from that paper. I'll show you what I've got left of that kit, all of that is this. This is my ephemera that I've got. And I have got a couple of pages that is cut up into, for fussy cutting of the flowers. I'll just show you that. That's here. I've got some of that, and that's all I've got in ephemera wise. This is all I got left of the 6x8 paper pad. That's it, 4 pages. I'll probably cut these apart, the cameras and stuff as well, and the butterfly. I love the butterfly. I kept this one just in case I wanted to use the flowers for ephemera. And yeah, just another piece of paper. This is what I got left of the sticker sheet. I've used most of it. I've found my other, I thought I had a sticker pad, and I did, but I've used some of those already as well, so I'm getting through those. I probably won't end up using the numbers, but anything left over of these I will put into my next kit. And I've still got a few things to make. I've still got those base pages that I can use all this stuff on. So I haven't quite finished, but I have made a huge dent. I've got my fussy cutting on the top and some scraps. That's my other flowers that I'm going to fussy cut. And then I've just got my scraps there. I've got a couple of like 6x12 pieces here. Hear the rain? Can you hear it? So lovely. Sorry about that, that's my phone. And I haven't got any 12x12 full pages left. I've used them all or got them ready in base pages. So I've got a fair few scraps. I probably won't keep a lot of my scraps, or I may use these smaller pieces for like some flat little flat mail albums like I did with the Hummingbird. I may do that because I do love doing those. They're so much fun. So yeah, I may do that. I've got this big piece, this one in case I need it for flowers, I'm not sure, and this one. That's it. So that's 2 whole pages, 2 whole paper pads used. Feels very, very good. Let me tell you. So I haven't completely finished one. I'm going to be continuing on with this. I've really enjoyed using it. It's been lovely, actually, really nice to use. And as you saw in my layout share, I have started on the mismatch. So I am moving on to the third one. Let me think. What else have I got? Oh, I've still got this too to the side as well, which is for my butterfly layout from Hummingbird. I made an envelope to put on my scrapbook page, and then I'm going to have all the butterflies coming out across my page, which I may end up using some of those ones that I've stitched as well. And once I've fussy cut these, I may stitch them together as well and make them into layers, so they've got a lot of layers to them, I'm thinking. So I've got that sitting over there as well, ready to do. So yeah, getting through it really, really well. Let me show you my empty. Very proud of this, okay? Very, very proud. My empty 6x8 paper pad and my two. Oh, it's such a good feeling. I think I'm going to keep my front pages from any collections that I use, so I know what I've done, because that's what I've kept my Hummingbird one, so I know how much I've done. I might write on the back what date like I finished, what month I finished it in as well, so I can sort of keep track of how much I'm using. Doing things like the Follow Sketch February and the 30 Days of Sketches can really, and it really inspires me to scrap and really keep like going and use the product and sort of not stall, because doing those, like, you can do 10 layouts before you know it, and you've used so much product, which is really good. So I find them very inspiring to do as well, and I think, oh yeah, just pull a whole kit and just keep playing with it and getting things done. So that's where I'm up to at the moment, and I will do another check-in at the end of March as well, and let you know, so that would I can show you how much stuff I've used and just keep myself accountable a little bit as well. But I am really happy with my progress so far, of my focus on my kits first and foremost, and just the amount used. I know there still looks like a lot here, but some of these little scraps I will probably, like this, will probably go in the bin. Like, I'll fussy cut my flower out, and yeah, a lot of the smaller stuff will go in the bin. And I don't often keep strips either, so yeah, I'll be saying goodbye to those. I'm kind of done by the time I get to that stage, you know. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. Thought I would show you. I hope I'm inspiring you to dig out a really old collection kit and get it used up. You will love the feeling that it gives you. That sense of accomplishment. Alright, that's it for January and February. I will be back in a month and I will show you what else I have used. But I really appreciate you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You taking the time out of your day to watch my video, really appreciate it. Okay, and thank you to the new subscribers for subscribing. If you could hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it, and a comment would be lovely. I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. I am a bit slack with my social media, getting on a computer. I'm not great with a computer, so bear with me. I am terrible with computers, so it's a big thing for me. Getting old now. But yeah, that would be really lovely. I do read them, and they pop up and I think, oh, someone commented, oh wait, they're in Canada, oh, that's amazing. So yeah, it's really nice to be know that people around the other side of the world, like, we're all connected with this one hobby, so it's really nice. Okay, I'll stop jabbering on. Until then, I will see you at the end of March, and I'll check in again and let you know how I'm going. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.